Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Auni Nadzirah binti Ibrahim Zari from TAC2207E. In this video, for academic paper, I'll be presenting the findings of my study based on option 1, factors encourage individuals to pay through digital payment. Before I start my presentation, here's the content overview of my presentation, consists of the introductions of the study, literature review, findings and discussion, and lastly, conclusion. Let's start with the introductions of the study. With the advancements of technology, digital transactions have now been made easier and more convenient. It is more time-saving, flexible, and efficient in meeting any financial obligations. Zakat payment is one of the examples of obligations that have now been widely promoted for its digital features established by financial or zakat institutions themselves. However, there are many who still prefer to pay zakat conventionally. It is undeniable that technology-based innovations can be allowed to facilitate the fulfillment of religious duties if it is to achieve the objective of the Sharia, including the public interest. Thus, this paper aimed to discuss what could be the factors influencing the usage of online zakat payment among muzaki. Other than that, this paper also aims to study how zakat digital payment platform can further enhance the distribution process during COVID-19 to the needy. Next, we're moving on to the literature review of the study. Out of 9 literature reviews that I have studied, I'll be presenting 4 of them. Among my choices are the first one, Asiyah Yaqub et al. 2016 analyzed the types of e-payment offered by one of the zakat institutions in Malaysia. To the findings, internet banking has overwhelmed other types of payment methods, followed by ATM cards and credit cards. Other than that, there is also a research on the extent to which digitizations of zakat collection through e-payment system has played a role so far. It is found that e-payment system in collecting zakat has been proven efficient and effective, provided with comfort, security, and flexibility in time and place. In another research, with the main aim to propose a conceptual framework for measuring the acceptance level of using fintech, it is found that people pay zakat not due to the knowledge, satisfactions, and certainty of using digital methods for zakat payment, but due to their strong intentions to pay instead. Apart from that, Attar and Arif 2021 aim to analyze how the millennial generations intends to pay for zakat through digital payments. The results show that the trust variable, perception variable, and convenience variable had a significant influence, while knowledge and motivation had an insignificant effect in using digital payment. Next, for research methodology, the study is conducted through an online survey method with self-distributed questionnaire. There are a total of 34 respondents from 2 organizations, which is Sham & Co. and Bus Traffic KL. The questionnaire consists of 3 sections covering all 5 factors, namely zakat literacy and willingness to use digital zakat payment, performance expectancy, effort expectancy, social influence, and facilitating conditions. The statements are using a 5 Likert scale measure ranging from 1, strongly disagree, to 5, strongly agree. Next, let's take a look at my findings. It is revealed that on section A, demographic profile of the respondents recorded that majority of the respondents from these 2 organizations that participated in the study is male by 61.8%, followed by female by 38.2%. The majority age of respondents are varied to a few age range, starting with 47.6% age 25 to 30 years old, 20.59% age 31 to 35 years old, and 11.73% age 51 to 55 years old. Among the highest academic qualifications of the respondents are bachelor degree, followed by diploma, and SPM, STPM, or SPMB. Moving to section B, which tested on zakat literacy and willingness of using digital zakat payment, it is to the findings that zakat literacy of respondents recorded about 50% agreed with the statement that they are understanding the general knowledge of zakat and how zakat has been served as a tax rebate in individual annual income tax. However, the majority of the respondents choose neutral for their level of understanding of the concept of muzaki, the concept of 8 asnaf in zakat distribution, knowledge of wealth that is subjected to zakat, the concept of nisab, and how to calculate zakat. This might indicate that even though the academic background of respondent is at a higher level, it does not necessarily mean that they are aware. It does not necessarily mean that they are aware of the concept applicable in zakat. This level of literacy could be a minor reason for lower anticipations of zakat collection, since individuals do not deeply delve into the context of zakat, which is intended to help those in need and alleviate poverty. While on the willingness of using digital zakat payment, among 3 variables chosen revealed that about 10 out of 34 respondents preferred to make a payment at zakat counter or office available. In analyzing the willingness of using the online platform in zakat payment, it can be said that regardless of this generation Y is all living in the era of digitalization, some of them are still prefer a conventional way of making payments at the counter, which might seem to be easier than online transaction. The business can be started quickly, and payers are more satisfied as they get to feel the atmosphere of paying zakat, from akad pronouncement to dua. With the heat outbreak of COVID-19 which affected Malaysia, the pandemic, however, has paved way to make an obligatory act of charity more accessible through the increased adoption of online paying method. It is revealed that 41.67% of respondents strongly agreed that using digital platform to pay zakat is more effective, efficient, and can help people affected by COVID-19, while 50% of them strongly agree that community support in using online platform to pay zakat influenced them to also do the same. Such support could be seen when financial institutions are taking initiative in developing an online platform for zakat payment, such as MyEG, Maybank2You, CIMB Click, and Hongkong Connects. This initiative proved that regardless of the impositions of moving restrictions during COVID-19, zakat obligations still can be performed with the help of technology. Moving on to section C, with overall survey recorded only 24 individuals who really had the experience in using the online platform in making zakat payment, this portion represents about 70.59%. Thus, the rest of the objective in determining factors influencing online zakat payment will be discussed based on this portion. In terms of performance expectancy, this factor recorded about 54.17% agree that using the online zakat system allows them to complete the payment faster. Data also recorded that 70.83% strongly agree that zakat payment can be made anywhere with the help of digital platform. This contributes to 50% of respondents being motivated in using digital platform for zakat obligation. It can be said that in terms of performance expectancy, the features of the zakat system have given muzakir trust and satisfaction, which drive them in using the online platform. With the help of wireless network applicable to every telco, anyone can perform zakat payment anywhere they intended. Next, the variable effort expectancy suggests that 20.83% of respondents are feeling neutral about the instructions of zakat online system. This figure suggests that the level of understanding of the instructions is a bit challenging for some of them. However, 50% strongly agree that it is easy to learn how to use online platform when it comes to zakat payment. It is also recorded that 70.83% of respondents strongly agree that paying zakat through a digital platform is an easy task. With that being said, it can be concluded that in terms of effort expectancy, the ease of use of digital platform is at a bearable level. If there were different opinions, it could be due to different generations. Technically, Generation X are not really tech savvy. Hence, they might be struggling completing the payment online. Compared to Gen Y, they are more used to the technicality of website and etc. Thus, it is much easier for them. Moreover, the use of language in that zakat website might also be a contributing factor. Not all Gen X can understand English as the language is used widely in most internet applications. Apart from that, the variable social expectancy suggests that 50% agree as generally, zakat institutions support the use of online platform in paying zakat. 51.67% of the respondents also agree that their family members are the one who encourage them to use the online zakat payment system. However, data recorded that about 9 out of 24 respondents are neutral when asked about either the community they interacted with have encouraged them to use online zakat payment. The small percentage can also indicate significant judgment towards people's acceptance of online zakat payment, as it also means the community less talk about the benefits of zakat e-payment. Regardless, we could see that zakat institutions are doing just fine in promoting zakat e-payment and reaching more people with accurate information. Last but not least, another variable studied is zakat digital facilitating conditions. This factor suggests that the biggest factor influencing muzaki in paying digitally is because they do have the resources. Online platforms are accessible through the use of electronic devices. It is undeniable that everyone owns a gadget. Furthermore, 62.50% agree that technical support provided by the zakat institution has speed up the online zakat payment process, which seems to be another contributing factor to online payment usage. Other than that, it is also recorded that 45.82% agree what's influencing the usage is due to the zakat institution's social media promotion. With every information at our fingertips, the information spread like the wine, and anything that goes viral could catch people's attentions in no time. Overall, in conclusion, what can be inferred from the survey is that people have been adjusting daily activities to the involvement of digitalizations. In comparison to early 2000, there were fewer records about the usage of technology in most transactions. But nowadays, it is no longer awkward for people to start using online service extensively, but vice versa if the community are not advancing with the trends. However, the extent of community involvement in the usage of technology for zakat payment still has so many lags, as not everyone has access to the privilege. Due to that, many people are still left behind the advancement and missed out on the exciting journey of digitalization. As with these particular things, Sharia obligations such as this will be easy to perform. Digitizing zakat payment has been proven to have a positive impact on optimizing zakat collections. Statistically, it can be concluded that muzaki are influenced in using digital platforms due to the performance and effort expectancy, where zakat now can be made anywhere conveniently and performing it online was an easy task. However, the implications of the study is that zakat digital payment literacy should be aggressively enhanced for the public. There is also a need for zakat institutions to be transparent in their reporting, indicating the extent of zakat distribution. Policymakers are also expected to continue to improve the quality of institutions and human resources as a form of professionalism in collecting zakat. After all, for zakat collections to be maximized and reach various beneficiaries, there is also a need to keep up with digital advancements, which undeniably are more convenient. I think that is all from me. Thank you.